I know, I'm always walking into frame. There's a reason for that, because I got it started over there and then get over here. So you always get me walking in. Anyway, today, I don't even know what I want to cook today. I'm just going to do this on the fly. I've been out all day and I don't really feel like cooking. Let's make, I don't know what to make. Corn dogs. I still have the corn dog recipe up here from the other day. I have hot dogs. I was thinking about fried chicken or something like that, but no, let's just go with the corn dogs. Quick, easy, 5 minutes. Let's go heat up some pots. All right, so I decided after pulling the ingredients together that I was going to make honey corn dogs. That sounds good, right? So I'll give you the measurements as we go, or I'll link them down the bottom. What you're going to need is you're going to need some flour, cornmeal, sugar, honey, hot dogs, olive oil, an egg, salt. That's water, but it calls for buttermilk or milk. I can't use that for the allergies in the house. And you're going to need some kind of a skewer. Those are giant skewers. I'm going to cut them down so that they fit. And also you're going to need some kind of a cooking oil or fat, whatever you use to fry with. That's what I have. So we're going to go from here. Let me turn this around and get it going. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with the dry ingredients and then the wet. So into this bowl, I'm going to start with 1.5 cups cornmeal, very finely grated. Okay, quite a bit of cornmeal. Just going to drop that over there. And then we're going to need, I'm sorry, that's 1.5 cups. I don't know if I said 1 1/4. Flour, 1 1/4. Put that over there. 1/4 cup sugar. Biggity bangity boom. And I believe this is a teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon granulated salt. And we're going to mix that all together. There's quite a bit of cornmeal. And you could save this and use it for other stuff. I'm just going to mix it till it's well incorporated. It's a lot in here. Once I make this batter, I'm going to do half and half, and a half in one bowl and half in the other. You don't need to do that step. It's an extra step I have to do because Eric's hot dogs are different than their hot dogs. So if I dip their hot dogs in it and I go to make him another one or something, like if there's extra batter, I could, I don't know, slice up apples, dip it in it, fry that. There's so many things you could do with the batter. But if I've already stuck the kids' hot dogs in here, then that leaves Eric out. Up the creek without a paddle. Okay, so that's nice and mixed. Okay? Got that good to go. Okay, I'm just going to push that to the side for a minute. In this here, I'm going to put one egg, room temperature, let it all hang out. I know I can't carry a note in a bag. I want to get all the little ingredients first before I go adding that big water. Okay, now here's a hack. Oops, just knocked over my things. I need oil and honey. I use this hack when I'm going to measure honey. I will put a little bit of spray in here, a little EVOO, because then it doesn't stick. So this calls for a tablespoon. Oh, doesn't want to open. Oh, there it goes. A tablespoon of oil. So I'm going to do that first. Olive oil, not even extra virgin. Girl on a budget, can't afford that yet. Not this month anyway, maybe next. I got some oil heating over here. Okay. Just gonna let that work its way down a little bit. Wait a minute, I'm not left-handed. I have to use my right hand. I have no strength in my left hand. Ugh, allergies. I can always tell when my allergies are going to be bad because I just gauge mine by Eric's because he's got... I have to put this down for a second. I can't squeeze it. There we go. I want honey in here because they're going to be good. You don't need the honey to make this work. I just feel like I want honey. See how that just came right off of there? Just rolled right out of there. And that was because of the oil put in there. See? Barely anything left. Okay, I'm soak that in some water right there. With my little, oh, looking for my little fork. It's right here. Now I could just dump the water in the bowl, but nope, I'm not gonna. I gotta make everything a project. Now I have the hot dogs over here. You can't really see them. I have them in a napkin because you want them. The trick is that they're very dry. You don't have to dump them in cornmeal or anything like that. Oh, my allergies. All right. Turn it down a little bit. We're going to mix this in here. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Hey, I guess if you don't mind hot dogs dipped in your cornbread, you could probably make cornbread out of this, right? Now, oh, I forgot to say, the water I used, it does call for, milk. Whatever kind of milk you want to use, heavy, cream or whatever it is you're going to use. But I can't. But this batter is thick. So, what I'm going to do with this batter, now look. It's a thick batter. See? It's even sticking to the spoon. Not a whole lot, but it's not running off. It's just plopping off. Okay. Sorry about the sniffling. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side for a moment. Now, what I did was, I lost the skewers. The skewers that I had were the jumbo, like, all the way over here. You want it to be able to go in the hot dog and also fit in your pot, right? So, that's what we have to do. And here's a hack for you, if I can get it in here without spilling it like crazy, is you put your batter into a tall glass so that when you dunk this in, dunky, and then you spin it as you pull it out. So let me get a couple of hot dogs ready. You want it good and in there. And I'm just shoving it in there. Probably about I'm going a good 3/4 of the way in there. I don't want to come out the other side because the first bite will be nothing but I don't know how I got the cornbread all over the mixture all over my hands, but there you go. That's me. You want them to be able to have a handle. Now, if you cut these up into minis or you have minis, you could use toothpicks. You can use, where you stick in an apple, those popsicle sticks. You could use anything. Anything you could stick in here that you could be able to grab afterwards. Now, you got to be real careful because they're going to be hot, but air is going to come busting through the door any second now. And I cut them all about the same length so that when I stick, I know it seems a little overkill, but when I stick the hot dogs in there, they're all about the same size. So I know I've got them in far enough, because if this first one I do isn't proper, then I could pull them in, push them in, pull them out. But I think I'm good. There's enough to hold on to. So this is Eric's hot dogs. I got the water hot over here. I don't have a thing to check the oil, which is terrible. But what I'm going to try and rig it. Just want to make sure it's hot. That's right at it. It goes to 220. It went all the way around 220 and went back to 120. So that's 340. It's supposed to be 350. It's a little bit off, but my measuring technique may not be proper. So we're going to have to go with it, and we'll check it out. So, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Here, I'm just going to pour some of this batter inside this cup. All right, let's try that. You want to leave a little headroom on top so that, ouch. Oh, I touched that. I scared myself. You want to leave a little headroom in the top because I don't even think I needed this, to be honest with you. I don't have a funnel with a wide, I do somewhere, as a matter of fact. But you want to leave a little headroom on top because when you dip it in, you know, it seems like common sense to you and I, but to some it may not be. So, all right, let me just take a sip of my soda. Sorry if you hear me gulping. My mouth is dry, my eyes are itchy. It's pouring rain outside. It's pitch black in here. Oops, wrong button. Haha, that's funny. Went to go turn on the light. I turned on the garbage disposal. I don't know if that's going to help any, but okay. The hot dog must not have been dry enough because it's not sticking. All right. Okay. I had to do one off camera first because it wasn't working out like I planned. Here's the deal. You know, I'm regurgitating some menus from the past. I haven't made a corn dog in forever. However, me talking and dipping and showing and doing all that is why the hot dog was coming, why it was coming off of the hot dog. Because I'm standing here letting it drip. You got to get from here to there, no games, no chatting in between, no talking. So this talking hot dog is going in there, in the batter, boom, right in there, okay? All right. So, got a little nibble off the top of the one I did, and it's coming out fantastic. It's a little browner than I wanted, but, you know, takes a little bit of time to get your act right when you're doing it. I don't know what the word is, all right? So, I'm going to go in and in. That's what I'm going to do. And we're just going to call it good. Ooh, we can't spin that. And you want to dip it a little bit. Let it get a little bit of fry on and in. Go ahead in. Give her a roll. Oops. And we're going. Oh my goodness, it doesn't want to stick. All right, well, I guess you can see the fails and the sales, right? And 2 to 3 minutes, if that. Where's my little things to take them out with? Oh, here they are. You want to flip them over a little bit. Yeah, that one's good already. Whoop. Got a little bit of a flat bottom on that one. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 2 in the bed and the little one said, roll over. Yeah, this heat isn't quite as hot as my other heat. I'm happy about that because look at that. I'm afraid I'm going to touch that stick. It's going to burn my hand. I'll put it over here. I got a wire rack sitting over top of a pan with some paper towel under it. That's a little bit of the hot dog sticking out there. But hey, I'm not a chef. Me is not a chef. I'm just a mom, grandma, cook. I like to cook. Oh, come on, get on there. I like to cook. Just spinning it a little bit, searing it in there so it doesn't pop off. That hot dog had a little bit of a naked spot on it, but that's all right. Sorry I apologize again about the sniffling. I don't want to blow my nose, but here I am sniffling instead. The temperature is perfect in there. These things are just like bubbling away. I'll show you when I turn it over. Hold on. Oh, this one came out much better than the first two, for sure. They're not as dark. Can you see it? Where is it? There you go. She's just frying away in there. Okay. I'm just rolling it around a little bit in there. It's kind of flat on one side, but hey, nobody cares if it tastes good, right? And I'm not on, well, I'm not a professional cook, nor will professionals be judging this. This is home. This is real life. When you cook every day, yours doesn't look perfect either, so I'm not holding myself to a standard that I can't possibly meet. But that's it. That hot dog is in there. Look at her. Perfect. A little wonky looking, but she's good. You got one more to go here. Do, 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 do. I got that song stuck in my head and I don't know why. Yeah, you could fry apples in this. You can fry anything you want breaded and cornbread. That sounds good. Is a win. You want cornbread? There you go. I'm telling you guys to spin it in there, but what honestly, to tell you the truth, the hot dog is spinning on the stick. Now I'm rolling it a little bit in there just to get a good quick sear, and then dropping it. That's that. Okay, Eric, you have never had a corn dog before. Oh, I thought I heard the front door open, and that's why I paused. You've never had a corn dog before, so this is going to be your first blow. You've had cornbread and you've had hot dogs, but you've never had them on a hot dog. So give her a taste. Bite from the tip.
From the tip?
Yeah, just careful you don't bite the stick in there. Gotta get all the way through to the hot dog. Careful, it might be hot. So it's a sale, huh? You got fails and sales. Can I see the inside of that? Well, that looks yummy. All right. They don't all look pretty, but they just have to taste well. Okay, enjoy. Okay, what did you say?
I bet this is going to be fantastical.
Fantastical. All right, give it a shot.
This is delicious.
Oh, wow. Does it taste like... Eric's behind you, I can see him. He's giving thumbs up. How close to a real corn dog does it taste?
1,001%.
1,001%. Okay, high praise indeed. Okay, watch you don't bite the stick. Enjoy. All right, yeah. Give it a try. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
You like the honey in it?
That was...
That's what the sweetness is, yeah. I'll put a little extra honey in it. All right. You can eat it by yourself now. You don't need me. Alrighty, so here's your wrap-up. Were they pretty? No. Especially this one right here. Oh, boy, was she ugly. But it tasted good. And that's what really matters. So, I hope you enjoy. And if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It helps me out greatly. Bye-bye.